Hey there guys, what's going on? My name is Mark and welcome back to our FIFA 20 Leyton Orient Road to Glory Career Mode. It is the start of season number 6 and Leyton Orient will play in the Champions League this season. The board have given us around 50 million to spend, but I have already spent a little bit of the budget on a backup player. I didn't show it I didn't show it on when I was recording because it's not really an important player, if I'm being honest. He is a backup right back, and it's not a bad one, I have to be fair. It's Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He cost me about 25 million, somewhere around that mark, and he took a massive 30k wage cut to join the boys. So now we've got a solid backup to one of the world's best right back in Robbie Q. It was just if he went down injured, we'd have to, then we'd have to go to Solheim, who isn't that great and doesn't really have any potential. So we might actually look to offload him. But now we've got a good backup right back in Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Also, if you missed last episode, we signed Matthijs de Ligt right at the end. On a free contract, and he is here. So like I said, I spent around 25 million on him, so that was a big, quite a hefty chunk of the budget, but we could get that back because we have had a massive transfer offer for one of our players. It's somebody who I said I was open to selling if the right offer came in, and it is my own son. Newcastle offered 53 million and I delegated it for like something, it's very high if they accept it. I think I delegated it to about, start it at about 80 and don't go any lower than about 55 or 60, it was something like that. And you know what, if they're willing to pay that, I am more than willing to sell him. And also what I did when I was away was I went regen hunting because Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have both retired. They retired last season, both of them at the same time, and I only went and found them. Emiliano Vega here, who plays for Cardiff, is Lionel Messi's regen. You can see there, a right winger, has potential to be special. I'm pretty sure Messi's even 5'10 as well, so he's got the same height. And so that is Lionel Messi's regen. You could argue that Castaneda was Lionel Messi's regen because he's that good, but and I was like, when I first found him I was like, why is he playing for Cardiff? But I think what happens is the regens stay in the same country that they retired. So if you remember, Lionel Messi played for Liverpool at the end of his career in this save. Who knows where he's going now? By the time this comes out, he might have already gone to fucking PSG or something. We're going to try and steal him off him. And if we go to Italy, who is this one, Cristiano Ronaldo never left, and there he is. He even stayed at the same team. Carlos Manuel Almeida Ihori is Cristiano Ronaldo's regen. We're already scouting both of them, and I think I don't need to put a poll up or ask you if I should buy them because they're Messi and Ronaldo's regens. So yeah, I'm going to buy them. I'm going to buy them. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to do all of this. We're just going to see what we can get, see what funds we can get. We're going to skip Brighton. I know I normally play the first game of the league season, but what we're going to do instead is we're going to play this UEFA Super Cup against Man City, who must have won the Champions. Well, they did win the Champions League. So that's what we're going to do today. Just the one game, as always, at the start of a season. So let's go through the squad hub and let's see. Let's see if there's anybody who we're going to sell on. We do have a few backup keepers here. We've got Brian Rossi, obviously, is the main keeper. Diogo Neves right now is the backup keeper. But this guy, Isidoro Uguaya, is a young keeper who has potential to be special. So this guy, you never know, in a few seasons, he could shoot up and be better than both of the boys here. So that leaves us with Konstantin Puskas, who we might sell on because he's not really going to get the game time over any of these guys, really. And there's no need to have 4 goalkeepers on the book. So we are going to sell on Konstantin Puskas. I'm done with him. I'm done with Brandon Williams. I think it's time for us to upgrade and get a banging left back. And I do have a few left backs in mind. which I will show you now. So obviously you've got the two big Scottish boys. You've got Andy Robertson and you've got Kieran Tierney, two very, very solid left backs. We've also got this Renan Lodi guy who I found. I'm not too sure about him. We'll keep him there. We've got Achraf Hakimi, who I'm a big fan of in real life. Can play both sides of the defence. And we've also got the wild card, probably one of the most exciting prospects in football right now, Alphonso Davies. Obviously a left mid on this game, but we all know how well he can do at left back. This man has pocketed some of the greatest players to ever play the game, and he's about 4 years younger than me. He's not 4 years younger than me. We'll get rid of this Lodi guy. So, I think we're just going to give you these 4 options, shall we? We'll say, do you want Robertson? There you go. There's his value and stuff. So, yeah, Tini here has got a release clause for 55 mil. So that could be maybe a bit of a bargain, but actually we could probably get him for less than that. Hakimi has got a massive release clause, but you know, there's no need for that because we can offer about 20 million less than what his release clause is worth. Oh, we've got Alphonso Davies here. I'm edging towards Alphonso Davies, to be honest, because I'm just intrigued by him. Plus, if we want, he can then push up the field to play left mid, or he's very versatile. So I think for now those are the options at left back, and this one is for you. Do we get Andy Robertson? Oh, cheeky. So yeah, I'm gonna leave left back up to you. Do we get Andy Robertson, Kieran Tierney, Achraf Hakimi, or Alphonso Davies? Let me know in the comments below. So let's get back to the squad and see if there's anybody else who we will sell on. Diego Caballo is going to stay and still be that backup left back. Trygve Larsson's not going anywhere. Obviously Nathan Wood isn't going anywhere. Frankie Kent is running out of contract, but we'll offer him a new one because he's not going anywhere. I love Frankie Kent. Coulson, his contract is expiring. He's been on the transfer list for a while, so I think... And he won't accept the new contract, actually. We'll see if he will, just to keep him around. Nah, it's doing that 1 year thing. Ekpiteta, I want to keep around just because he's a fucking unit. Obviously, Delit's not going anywhere. Happy, I don't know. I might sell him, actually. We will look to get him off the books. Obviously, my boy's been approached. This guy, Marcus White, has been a guy in the youth academy for quite a while now. Actually, he's been there for about 2 years, and I've just been keeping an eye on him and giving him the odd training session every now and then. He's like a ginger David Luiz. He can play centre back and he can play right back as well, so you know, if we want him to maybe scoot across, he can go there, but he does look rather good, so hopefully he can be one for the future as well. Obviously, you're not going anywhere, Robbie. My fucking... Oh, I say this all the time, but oh my god. I can't recommend him enough. Solheim, do we get rid of you? I think we do get rid of you. Just because, you know, now we've got Robbie Q, we've got Maitland-Niles, and now we've got Marcus White, who can just shuffle across. Marsh isn't going anywhere. Alfie Robinson's not going anywhere. Ethan Kelly, this guy... Actually, we might, because we've got 2 players of roughly the same... you know, age and potential and same positions. We might loan out Alfie Robinson just to get him some experience. So we'll look to do that. Kelly's not going anywhere. Umar, I've told you about last episode. I'm going to ask again. Do we sell him and get a quote better left winger, or do we stick with him for 1 more season? And if he doesn't improve this season, because you got to think he only scored 1 Premier League goal last year. If he doesn't improve this season, he's gone. Yeah, that's it, he's gone. Carlos Linz isn't going anywhere. These guys are on loan already. Will Brown, a good young centre-back. I think Clay's retiring. Yeah, Clay is retiring. Jones has been a bit of a bastard. He's been getting game time, but he wants more, even though it does say there that he's rotation, so he's submitted a loan request. And to be honest, if he keeps on being a bastard, I'll fucking just sell him on, to be honest. Nobody's came in with a loan offer for him, so he's been complaining like this for maybe a season now. Enzo Millet not going anywhere. Menezes, these are going to be fighting for that attacking midfield spot for years to come. Louis Dennis ain't going anywhere. Christian Ronning, I've already transfer listed him apparently. Obviously this guy. Finally got him a new contract, Castaneda, because his contract was running out. So he's finally not on 850 quid a week. He's finally on 200 grand a week, which is more than what he deserves. Oscar Wilson and Xavier, they're staying. Liangol's staying. Fernandez contract is running up, so that could maybe dampen us selling him. But we'll stick with it. Actually, can we give him a new contract just for a season? Yeah, we'll give him a new contract, you know, and then we'll just sell him on, because having him with less than a year remaining on his contract could maybe dampen it. I know he couldn't go for free in the winter, in January, when there's less than 6 months. But if I didn't offer him a new contract, clubs would just wait until he ran out of contract and then get him on a free, and I'm not having that. And Rashford obviously not going anywhere. So we've got a few players there that we found that we're going to sell. I'll run you through them actually while we're here. So we've got Clay, who's retiring at the end of the season, so we might as well take him off. Coulson, Happy, I still don't know how to say his name. They have been with me from the start. You know what, we're actually going to keep Happy. I did not realise he was that young, so we're going to keep him. But Coulson is going. I think he'll probably retire in the next season or so. Williams is going. We could get quite a bit for him as well. Solheim we're going to look to sell. Breno, obviously you already knew we're going to sell. Christian Ronning is already, we're going to sell. Really took me time getting that sentence out. Puskas we're going to look to go, and Jones and Alfie Robinson are both on the loan list. And if you know what, nobody comes in for Curtis Jones on loan, I'll sell him. I don't know why my manager rating is so low, by the way. I don't know why that is. Like, I've performed quite well, and I don't know why that's happened. Curtis, you're already on the loan list. Nobody's coming for you. Nobody wants you. Right, he's pissed me off. Nah, fuck. I'm done with him. He's gone. I'm finished with him. Can I get a loan spell? Can I get a loan spell? Can I get a loan spell? Every single time I've put him on the loan list, I haven't got a single offer for him. Like, look, it'll say here, all received offers. I've got absolutely no received offers here. Like, Solheim and my boy, that's all there is. There's no offers for him, and there's never been any offers for him. You can piss off, because I'm not having it. I'm sick of him every single week. Oh, can I get a loan spell? I can't even do it. So right now, he is in purgatory. Can I block offers? No. He wants a loan move. I can't give him a loan move because nobody wants to take him on loan, and I can't. Alright, so we finished scouting Cristiano Ronaldo's regen, and oh my word, he looks absolutely solid. So we are going to get him in. Okay, no, we're not. Brilliant. I've just realised, because they retired last season, they would just have joined the club, so we can't get him. But next season, you're mine. You and your little friend. Alright, so we've had 2 transfer offers here. Spurs are in for my boy for 50 million. I'm not sure. I don't know whether I mentioned it earlier, but the one between him and Newcastle broke down. And there's also been one for Breno Fernandez from Racing Club. That is a very good deal from Racing Club, and we're not even gonna negotiate that. 29 million is a really good offer, so we're gonna accept that for him. But Nathan Ferguson here, you'll see Newcastle, I don't know what happened. They were willing to pay, and then they just squeezed up the money. Mike Ashley's at it again. Daniel Levy is at it again. He's not forking out the cash. They weren't interested at all. Why does my fucking manager rating keep on going down? What's going on here? Curtis Jones has come to us and said that you have made no attempt to resolve the issue regarding his playtime. Let me fucking sell him then! I am tempted to just release him, because he's not going to get the game time, because quite frankly, I don't want to give him the game time anymore, because he's pissed me off. It is him! It is Curtis Jones that's making my manager rating go down. Breno Fernandez just got sold, by the way. Barcelona are in for Brandon Williams for 61 million. And again, the assistant manager says I could get quite a lot for him, so I'm going to negotiate this one. They're not even budging. They're not even budging. I'm not interested. 61's probably a good one, to be fair, but if the assistant manager says I can get between 90 and 65, then I'm not going to accept 61, and that's all they came with as well. So Bayern Munich came in with an offer for Brandon Williams, and I couldn't help but accept Brandon Williams. Bayern Munich, offered 80 million for Brandon Williams, and that was a no-brainer for me. So hopefully he will be out the door. because right now nothing's really happening for us. Like, we've got a decent team, and once we get that new left back in, once next episode rolls around, and you know, we see what left back you lads want me to buy, then you know, we could be in the money. Ooh, City coming in for my boy. Do I want to sell my boy though to Man City? These are the people who I think I'm going to be challenging this season, because once I get my deals done, I think we'll be a title challenging side. Oh, we are gonna, you know, play with them, because they're Man City, for fuck's sake. So we might be able to bleed that bald prick dry, if you ask me. 65, I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright then, first game of the season at home against Brighton. Can we get the job done? Get the season off with a win? No. Okay, that's a good start. Alright, so Brandon Williams has been sold for 80 million. And I, straight away, am going to reinvest some of that. And you know what? I'm actually going to go buy a Bayern player. Give me a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Francisco Jose Marinho Villar. What a name. This guy I've had my eye on for about 3 seasons now, and I've just never really had the chance to buy him. But now that stops. 41 million, so half of that money from Williams has just gone back. So basically, Williams sold for 40 if you want to get technical about it, but not really. You'll see he's just an all-round machine. He's quick, he's got good mentals on him, he's got great technicals on him as well. He's just a really solid player for the middle of the pitch. And there he goes. You'll see it in the bottom left. My boy has just been sold for 65 million. Not a bad sum to get for him, and now that leaves us with a lot of money. We'll sort the wages out. We'll give us about 300k wages. So we've got 148 million quid in the bank. That gives us plenty of room to get whichever left back you guys want. Alright then, let's get into the game that we're going to play today, shall we? The Super Cup against Man City. Not a particularly important trophy, but I think it would be nice to have, wouldn't it? We're not taking it... Well, we are taking it seriously, to be honest. We are playing quite a strong side. But if we lose, it's not really important. We're not going to lose sleep over it. But it would be nice to have. So let's get into this then. At a neutral ground, I'm not sure where it is, against Man City. Let's just get a trophy, boys. Let's go out and do it. I don't actually know where we are. This stadium doesn't look familiar. Stadion Europa. Not sure if that's a real stadium, but it is Super Cup time. Man City versus Leyton Orient. City did, I think, the treble last year, because I think they won the FA Cup as well. I'm not sure, but they obviously did the double. They won the league last season and the Champions League, but we won the Europa League and came third, which is not a bad season. This season though, we're aiming for a top 2 finish. We're going to try and break the top 2 dominance of City and Liverpool, and maybe pick up a few trophies on the way. You never know. And the first of those possible trophies tonight is on the line. I don't know whether that was my boy there. It looks like him. It looks like his game fit. Well, I say his game face. He hasn't got one, but that looks like his model. City. It is him, Edison in goal, Cancelo, there's my boy Laporte and Tagliafico, Winks, Rabiot and Paul Pogba, and a front 3 of Bernardo Silva, Timo Werner and Leroy Sané. It's a very good Man City side. We are obviously going with Brian Rossi in goal, back 4 of Maitland-Niles, Matthews de Ligt, Nathan Wood and Robbie Q, midfield 3 of Cisco, Xavier and Tielemans, and a front 3 of Castaneda, Rashford and Umar. I really need to get used to calling him Cisco, or what's he, Francisco? We'll just call him Cisco. I just need to get that in my head. City have got this game underway. Let's just, yeah, it's a trophy. Let's just get a trophy, boys. Why not? Is Timo Werner now on the wing, pulls that back towards Sané. Early shot for City, and my controller is running low. Let me just plug that in. Also, let me know what numbers I should give the new boys. I think Cisco there has immediately came in and took the 7. That's a good ball from Xavier. Up towards Rashford at a really tight angle. Right-hand Edison. The ball falls back to him and he snuck it in. And Marcus Rashford gives Leyton Orient the lead. Not 10 minutes into the game. It's a great start from us. We seem to be doing that recently. We seem to be starting really quick. And it was a good ball from Xavier. Rashford here, first time shot saved by Edison, but the rebound falls straight back to him, and perhaps Edison could be doing slightly better with that. You'll see it's not a very powerful shot. And, you know, I think there could be some questions asked about Edison's shot-saving abilities there, but we don't care. We'll take it. As I was saying, let me know what numbers I should give the new guys. I've got Cisco here. That does look like a 7 on the back of his shirt. I don't think I'm going to keep that because he doesn't really suit a number 7. I'm thinking more of a 3, but I think George Marsh is 3, and he's been 3 since day 1, so I'm not going to change his number. Maybe Cisco can take 6. I don't think anybody's got a 6. That's a shot. Ooh, Rabiot there with a really good shot. Sane to Pogba. Sane's carried on his run, but Pogba decides to use the other flying forward in Bernardo Silva. He plays it into Harry Winks. Harry Winks back to Bernardo Silva. I'm surprised Bernardo Silva's got time to play football, and, you know, because right now he's spending all his time crying on Twitter about Liverpool fans. Xavier, again, that ball up to Rashford is on. And could it be, again, Rashford this time saved, and this time the rebound doesn't drop to Rashford again, but he's got the ball back. No, he doesn't. Rabiot to Werner. Werner to Winks. Tielemans gets a foot in. Now, can we break Xavier? Up towards Castaneda. It does look promising. It's a 2-on-2 situation. Castaneda to Rashford. The amount of time Rashford keeps breaking this defensive line. He's in again. And he scored again. Marcus Rashford at the double. And he puts Leyton Orient in the driving seat. That ball to Rashford is always on. He's doing really well at breaking City's defensive line. And they just can't keep up with him. Winks just spread that wide to Cancelo. Umar getting back. Forces him back. It's Winks again. Up towards Timo Werner. Werner to Pogba. Pogba tries to give it back. De Ligt's in there. Oh, he's done really well there, De Ligt. And he wins the goal kick. Oh, that was a bit of a, you know, that one made your arsehole twitch. This is, I'm going to jinx myself, but this is the, I don't want to say easiest, but the best we've dealt with City in the entire save. I think they're just about to bring De Bruyne on. The fact that he doesn't start is ridiculous. And, you know, Maitland-Niles has had quite a good game over at right back, and Robbie Q, it doesn't matter where you put him, he'll have a good game because he's absolutely solid. So, do we actually get a left back? Or, you know, do we just stick with this? I think I'll do that because, oh, Gabriel Xavier sold him, and it's 3-0. And you want to know who Gabriel Xavier sold? It was my boy. He's absolutely mugged him off. You watch this here. This is my boy who he's up against. He does a little drag back, but absolutely he takes him out the game and smacks it back across. And Edison cannot deal with the shots back across him because that's 3 times now we've scored by using that exact same shot. Just hit it back across, hit it hard, and he can't get his head on it. And you bald bastard, are being exposed. Tielemans taps it off to Xavier. Xavier to Rashford. Volley it. Bang! Oh! You are joking me. And there is full time. What a result. 3-0 Leyton Orient, and they are your Super Cup winners for the 2024-2025 season. Where was this against Brighton? We drew 1-1 with Brighton, but we absolutely smacked City 3-0. What is the meaning of this? And I'll tell you what, it really does make the decision of getting a left back difficult. Do we just play Robbie Q at left back? Do we just try that? Because it worked. It did work. And, you know, it got us the Super Cup as Matthijs de Ligt lifts the trophy. It's not really one that we're interested in. It's not a major one. You know, it does count, but, you know, it's not one that I'm going to look back on at the end of the series and go, oh yeah, remember when we won this? You know what? I might actually look back at it because that'll be like, you remember when we smacked City 3-0? Yeah, I do remember that. You two just made this incredibly difficult for me. Robbie Q had, you know, a typical Robbie Q game, but this time on the other side of the pitch, and Maitland-Niles just had a cracking game for his debut, and it's just like, do we actually need a left back? if Robbie Q can do that over there. But I think we do need an out-and-out left-back, don't we? It's, you know, it's all good having Robbie Q who can go over there, but it's good to have a left-back who was trained at left-back and knows how to play left-back. Alright, that's where I'm going to finish it for today. When we come back, we will play Liverpool, Tottenham and Arsenal. Why not? We'll just play 3 big boys. And obviously there will be transfer deadline day in there as well, where we should get a left back. And like I said, let me know in the comments below which one you want me to buy. The Champions League groups haven't been drawn yet, as far as I'm aware. And I can't remember when the Champions League starts, to be honest. It's been fucking ages. I think the Champions League starts normally around October, I think. I can't quite remember. I think it's around October time. So we might see the group next episode, but I don't think we'll play a game in the group next episode. But that's where I'm going to finish it for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be back next week for the next episode of this save. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Stay safe, wash your hands, and until next time, have a nice day.